Most passengers don't realize airlines provide dozens of free services to seniors, and they rarely advertise any of them. These aren't special favors or one-time gestures. Many are standard procedures that flight crews are trained to deliver. You just have to know what to ask for. What's surprising is that these services can help make flights more comfortable, safer, and significantly less stressful, all without spending a dime. Whether it's easier boarding, assistance with luggage, or personalized support mid-flight, seniors are entitled to more than they might think. Here are 20 airline secrets that seniors can take advantage of starting with their very next flight. Secret 1. Free assistance with carry-on luggage. Seniors who have difficulty lifting or reaching overhead can request help with carry-on bags during both boarding and deplaning. Flight attendants are trained and obligated to assist. No extra charges, no documents required. You don't need to prove you have a medical condition. A simple, polite request is all it takes. This saves time, reduces physical strain, and avoids the risk of injury. It's also far more convenient than paying for curbside porters or struggling alone. Secret 2. Complimentary priority. Boarding for seniors with mobility needs. Airlines allow seniors with mobility concerns to board early, without needing to pay for priority boarding. If navigating tight aisles or standing in long queues is difficult, just let the gate agent know. There's no need to provide paperwork or medical notes. This early boarding lets you settle in comfortably, find space for your carry-on, and avoid the pressure of a crowded jet bridge. Secret 3. Connection assistance. That includes wheelchairs, carts, and escorts. Tight layovers and large airports can be overwhelming, especially for older travelers. Most airlines offer full assistance between connecting flights, including wheelchairs, motorized carts, and personal escorts to help you reach the next gate on time. This service should be requested in advance when booking or added later through customer service. It's especially helpful for those with mobility issues or when traveling through unfamiliar terminals. Secret 4. Free upgrades to extra legroom seats for comfort-based needs. Seniors experiencing discomfort due to joint issues, past surgeries, or circulation concerns can request to be moved to seats with more space, including exit rows or bulkhead seats if they're available. Flight attendants have discretion to make these changes without charging upgrade fees, especially when medical or comfort-related needs are mentioned. It's not guaranteed, but it's often granted when seating allows. Secret 5. Unlimited beverages. Upon request, hot or cold, staying hydrated is essential, especially for seniors on medication or with medical conditions like diabetes. Flight crews will provide additional water, tea, or juice upon request, and in many cases, check back regularly to offer more. There's no cost for these extra beverages, and attendants may even bring items from first class if dietary needs are mentioned. Hydration schedules can be arranged mid-flight to support medication timing and overall comfort. Secret 6. Extra blankets and pillows for temperature and back support. Cabin temperatures fluctuate, and standard blankets don't always do the job. Seniors who feel cold or need lumbar support can request multiple blankets and pillows, free of charge. Crew members may also offer tips on layering blankets for temperature control or creating support systems using spare pillows. There's no limit, as long as supplies are available. Secret 7. Medical device support including power access and setup. Passengers who need to use medical devices such as CPAP machines during flights can receive assistance from flight attendants. That includes locating onboard power outlets, helping secure the device, and checking during the flight to ensure everything remains safe and operational. This level of support is available on most major airlines and can be requested before takeoff or mid-flight. Crews are trained for this and often carry extension cords or adapters in the galley. In many cases, passengers can inform the airline during booking that they'll be traveling with a medical device. This helps ensure that seating assignments are close to power sources or areas where equipment can be safely positioned. Some airlines also flag the reservation internally, so crew members are prepped in advance. If a device requires an external power supply, staff can often confirm its compatibility with aircraft voltage and show how to properly connect it. Flight attendants may also assist with device placement for comfort, ensuring it doesn't interfere with seat adjustments, tray tables, or access to the aisle. During turbulence, they may return to check that the equipment is still secure and operational. If any issues arise with airflow, connections, or tubing, the crew can help troubleshoot and stabilize the setup quickly. Seniors who use portable oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, or other small devices may receive similar support depending on the model and airline regulations. Crews may also advise when to turn devices on or off based on altitude changes or seatbelt sign usage. For overnight or long-haul flights, some passengers are even offered extra pillows or blankets to support tubing and reduce tangling during sleep. This hands-on support ensures that vital medical needs don't disrupt the flight and that seniors can travel confidently, knowing help is always available if needed. All it takes is letting the crew know early. They're there to help every step of the way. Secret 8, customized meal options for dietary restrictions. Airlines typically allow passengers to pre-select special meals, including low-sodium, vegetarian, gluten-free, and diabetic-friendly options, up to 48 hours before departure. For seniors with specific health needs or restricted diets, this can make a huge difference. In addition to the main meal, crews often accommodate additional requests, such as extra fruit, crackers, or tea, especially if the passenger prefers smaller, more frequent meals. Secret 9. Help filling out customs and arrival forms. International travel sometimes includes paperwork that can be confusing, especially for seniors who are unfamiliar with the process or don't speak English fluently. Flight attendants can help explain forms, fill in information, and clarify what's required for customs. This service is especially valuable for those concerned about arrival delays or making errors that might lead to confusion during entry screening. Secret 10. Seat relocation to quieter areas. Noise can be a serious issue for older travelers, particularly on long flights or overnights. Seniors who are sensitive to noise or need rest can request to be moved away from families with small children, chatty passengers, or high-traffic areas. Attendants will do their best to relocate them to quieter rows and often keep an eye on noise disruptions to proactively offer seat changes. There's no cost to move, and comfort-based changes are generally prioritized. Secret 11. Personalized climate adjustments for hot or cold sensitivity. Temperature discomfort can be challenging in flight. If the air feels too hot or cold, crew members can adjust personal air vents, provide ice water, or offer items like a battery-powered fan if available. Some airlines go even further, creating makeshift shades to block direct sunlight or monitoring a passenger's temperature comfort throughout the flight. These adjustments are free and simple, but often make a big difference. Secret 12. Free entertainment items like headphones and earplugs. Forget headphones? Flight attendants can usually provide a spare pair upon request. Seniors may also receive earplugs to reduce engine noise and can get assistance adjusting screen brightness or enabling subtitles for easier viewing. In some cases, attendants will even recommend age-appropriate or interest-based entertainment options. Secret 13. Bathroom proximity, seating for medical or bladder concerns. Travelers who need easy access to the restroom, whether due to bladder conditions, medical issues, or general convenience, can ask to be seated closer to the lavatory. Gate agents and crew members will often move passengers to front row or aisle seats at no extra cost, especially when mobility or medical comfort is involved. In flight, attendants may also offer aisle access during turbulence or high-use periods. Secret 14. Regular check-ins for passengers with limited mobility. Seniors who can't easily reach the call button, or those who prefer more discreet support, can ask for periodic check-ins from the flight crew. This ensures hydration, comfort, or assistance is provided without having to ask multiple times. Attendants may even set up hand signals or help with eating, jacket adjustments, and charging phones. Secret 15. Enhanced sanitization support, especially during turbulence. Passengers with compromised immune systems or general concerns about cleanliness can request additional sanitizing wipes. Flight attendants may go further, wiping down tray tables, armrests, and belt buckles themselves to ensure everything is safe. Fresh blankets and pillows may be offered, and personal items like glasses or phone screens can be cleaned as well. Secret 16. Discreet seatbelt extender requests. Plus-size seniors who need a seatbelt extender can request one quietly, and flight crews are trained to provide them discreetly, often tucked inside a blanket to avoid attention. There's no embarrassment or special announcement, and attendants can assist with securing or adjusting the extender throughout the flight with professionalism and privacy. In most cases, the extender is handed off subtly during boarding or early in the flight, without drawing attention from nearby passengers. Secret 17. Cabin storage for canes, walkers, and mobility aids. Seniors using canes or similar aids can ask to have their equipment stored in the cabin, not checked under the plane. Crew members will wrap items in protective blankets, label them clearly, and store them in a safe location. Upon landing, they ensure these items are returned quickly, often before other luggage. This avoids the risk of damage and makes movement through the airport much easier. Secret 18. Access to medical supplies and basic injury care. In the event of a minor injury during the flight, such as hitting a knee or experiencing discomfort, seniors can request ice packs, compression bandages, and other basic supplies. Flight attendants can also document incidents for insurance purposes and offer hourly checks for comfort and safety. While not a replacement for medical care, this can prevent small issues from turning into major problems upon landing. Secret 19. Emotional support during turbulence or flight stress. Many seniors feel anxious during turbulence or unfamiliar flight situations. Asking for emotional reassurance is completely acceptable, and crew members are often ready to provide comfort, explanations, and calming strategies. Whether it's breathing techniques, conversation, or simply sitting nearby, flight attendants will make time to ease fears and help seniors feel more secure mid-flight. Secret 20. Assistance with seat adjustments and posture support. Seniors who have trouble reclining their seats or adjusting cushions can ask for assistance to get into a more comfortable position. Crew members can offer extra pillows for lumbar support, recommend gentle stretches, or help shift posture safely during long flights. These ergonomic accommodations help reduce stiffness and discomfort, and they're provided free as part of the crew's standard service to passengers with physical limitations. In addition, many crews are trained to help position travel cushions in ways that support the spine, neck, and lower back. If a seat's recline mechanism is stiff or unresponsive, flight attendants can manually adjust it. They may also provide tips for managing circulation, such as ankle rotations or foot exercises that can be done in the seat. Some airlines even carry printed wellness guides for long-haul flights, which include senior-friendly movement routines. For flights longer than 5 hours, attendants might suggest ideal times to shift posture or get up for a short walk down the aisle, especially to avoid deep vein thrombosis. Passengers can also request a softer headrest or ask to switch seats if one is overly rigid. If the armrests are uncomfortable, Small adjustments can be made with pillows or rolled up blankets to reduce pressure on joints. These micro comforts can have a big impact on how the body feels after landing, especially for seniors managing back pain, arthritis, or limited mobility. And because they're all included as part of in-flight care, there's never a reason to suffer in silence. A quick request can unlock a much more comfortable flight experience. Most of these services aren't considered special treatment. In many cases, they're covered under airline accessibility policies or staff training protocols. But because they aren't advertised, and because airlines would prefer passengers pay for premium upgrades, most seniors never realize what they're entitled to. The key is simple: ask early, ask clearly, and ask kindly. Flight attendants want to help. They're trained to deliver these services, but it all starts with knowing what's available. These 20 flight secrets aren't just helpful tips. They're tools that can make flying more comfortable, affordable, and stress-free for seniors across the globe. If you found this video helpful and you're planning to use even one of these tips on your next flight, drop a comment below your views. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the flight advice airlines hope you won't hear. And share this with someone you care about who could benefit from these flight secrets, because the more people know, the better everyone flies.